Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video. And before we hop into the video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a box of Lightning Overdrive. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, like the video, and comment down below anything, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Also, please use my TCG Player affiliate links, so that way I can do more of these giveaways. And now hopping right into the video, we have Elf versus Emptiness 002, and this is a $25 money match, so the winner of it will win $25 and the loser will lose $25. Also, make sure to join the competitive Discord that is ran by Nesh. It'll be a link down below near the top of the description, and let's hop right into the video. And then we are going to see Elf win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they can decide if they want to go first or second. And then looking at the deck counts, we can see 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then Elf will go ahead and decide to go first. Looking at the opening hands, well, that intro took a lot of breath and a lot of energy. But the opening hands is Macro, Strike, Chalice, D-Fissure, and Bunny Blast. Wow, so they opened both of these. Plus a Zoo and a Strike. This hand is definitely not bad. And they have Rocket Synchron, Tiding, Gamma, Quick Launch, and Seyfried. So, they're going to struggle versus these for sure. And summon out Bunny Blast, make Tiger Mortar, and then Trident, activate D-Fissure, and then set pass. They draw a Quick Launch, and then go main phase, activate Quick Launch, special summoning out a Rocket, bringing out Tracer, and then get rid of that for Striker to search out Boot. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Zoo is just going to win this game. Normal summon out Seyfried. Then battle phase attack. Well, they're actually going to have to draw a Zoo because, this only has 800 defense here, so it's getting forced out. They're going to Dryden effect, pop Seyfried, and then Striker beat over. That should be engrave because it was a material. It wasn't a monster. So that's a little mistake on their part. You can look it up if you want to. There's ruins on it. It should be pretty easy to find. And then activate Boot, special summon out Rocket Synchron, get rid of those to make Seal, and then they can strike that. So now if they draw a Zoo, they can actually do something with it. And then set, pass, draw Barrage. Hey, there we go. It's pretty good. And then activate Barrage, effect, popping itself to summon out Thoroughblade. And then, not using the effect there. Make Borbo. Battle phase, they're going to activate Quick Launch, bring out Tracer. I mean, they could have also, Barrage pop D-Fissure, because they do have Macro. Because if they were afraid of, Tiding Bounce on, Macro, if they get rid of this, Tiding Bounce on Borbo would also just be, pretty good, because then you don't have any Zoo stuff. Yeah, Tiding, target Tracer and Borbo, and then chain Tracer to pop Tiding. Yeah, go ahead and pop that. And then summon out Recharger. Again, shouldn't be banished. And then pass, draw World Legacy Guard Dragon. A lot of people haven't played with this card before. They just recently started playing with it because this card has been popular for a while now. And this card with XYZs haven't really been popular for a while. But definitely something you should know if you are a Zoo player. And they're thinking, said, I got a BRB 5 minutes if you don't mind. Alright, fair enough. Then switch to attack, go ahead and poke. And then that's 19, and then that's 300 because of the boot sector. Main phase 2. So they're just thinking here. I feel like you would just make Seal. Because that's an interruption for a Zoo. And then they draw a Veiler. They're going to set that, and then end phase, Seal effect, bounce D-Fissure, and then Seal bring out Brotar. Brotar effect on itself, and then chain Macro. So whatever they discard is going to get banished, of course. It's not cost to discard. And then go grab Tracer. And then pass play, they draw Gamma. Oh, that sucks. And obviously the World Legacy Guard Dragon isn't doing anything. So yeah, they're not going to have much here. Anything really. Normal summon out Tracer. And then get rid of Brotar for Striker Dragon. Battle phase, Tracer beat over. And then attack directly. But will they top deck something good? And they top deck Rammer. Yep, GG's. So they're going to be moving on to game 2 here. Battle phase. Attack directly. I guess like dragons aren't like out of this game yet, but it's definitely going to be rough. Then go ahead, make Zeus. And then pass turn. And then they draw. Wow. They draw driver. Some very unfortunate draws, and then they just admit defeat there. I don't think I would have actually admitted defeat. You know, this isn't timed. It's a money match. You know, you may be salty that, like, you know, you drew 2 Gamma, Driver, World Legacy Guard Dragon under macro. But I think it's worth, like, trying to stay in the match. I don't really see a reason to admit defeat there. It's not like you've, like, you know, it's not like you're guaranteed the L that game. So I think that was, like, a bad scoop. And now moving on to game 2, we're going to see Emptiness, the Dragon Link player, decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Whiptail, Tanky, Macro, Ash, D-Shifter. Wow. So they can D-Shifter Ash this turn and like Macro next turn. But, you know, if they make Seal, that's still just going to like solve the Zoo problem. And then they have World Legacy, White, Chaos Space, Droplet, Black. White and Black. I mean, they can Chaos Space, get rid of White to try to grab Levy. And then, yeah, just pass. Like, it's not going to do anything, but at least, like, they could have done something with that. But pass, draw Thoroughblade. Yeah, obviously, this is not going to be good for them. Tanky, go grab Rat. And then normal summon Thoroughblade, use that effect. Get rid of Rat, draw on the Desires. Oh my gosh, and that's just such a good draw. That's actually just Pot of Greed. Draw on the Impermanent Chalice. And then looking at the Banished, we can see, you know, a couple of Zoos gone. The Banished is like never matter in this deck. And then make Borbo. Battle phase, poke for 17. And then main phase 2, summon Shaka 9, and then Zeus. Playing around Nib. Then they draw Brotar. Standby phase, flip macro, and then chain Droplet to negate Zeus. Oh, that should be banished. You know, alright, they caught that. Then banish White for Black. Turning that into Striker Dragon, and then Striker Dragon effect, adding Boot Sector Launch. Activating World Legacy Guard Dragon, special summon out Brotar. And then Brotar effect, target Striker Dragon, chain Ash Blossom to negate that. This is like one of the hand traps that doesn't have to be sent to graveyard, you can just discard it. So it can be used under this. And then summon Seal, pass, draw Valor. And then in draw phase, they're going to imperm the Seal. They're going to chain that to bounce Zeus, and then, you know, everything's going to get banished there. Seal effect, because this is different than D-Fissure, because this card says all cards go to graveyard, while D-Fissure says monsters, and while they're like XYZ materials, they're not monsters, which is like, it's weird, but that's just how it is. Summon Chamber, and then Chamber effect, go grab Tiding. It said on Chamber, they're going to Chalice negate that. Said okay, GG. Yeah, normal summon Whiptail. Wow. I'll send you the money right now, GG's. Hey, at least they're saying GG's even after, like, they lost. Gotta respect that. But, seeing how long the match was, it was 32 minutes long. They also said they were leaving for 5 minutes, so it was probably like 27 minutes long, roughly. Wow, quick 2-0 on the Zoo part. Not too much to say about this match. I mean, Macro and DeFi and D-Shifter, these are all obviously like good cards, especially D-Shifter. Holy. So like one of the best hand traps, honestly. Just because like not many decks can actually run this card, but the decks that can run this card, it's like wow. Like you just drop it and half the time it's just skip a turn. If they don't skip a turn, then they set up a really weak board with like not that great of like follow-ups next turn. Especially like versus other decks, because like this deck can still like make Seal, which is an interruption and a follow-up, but against a lot of other decks, if you drop Shifter, their end board is just absolute garbage. It's cool that like this card is like seen play. Definitely one of the best hand traps. But with all that being said, again, make sure to check out Nesh's Discord, and also if you want to enter the giveaway, again, just like the video, comment anything down below, and subscribe. That's all I ask of you. If you want to use my TCG Player affiliate link or become a channel member, that would help out a lot. All the money I make from those, I'm going to be using to do more future giveaways. I want to do these a lot more consistently. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.